Hello everybody and welcome to this meditation today. I'd like to welcome you along, and today is going to be a meditation on the 7 different areas of life and manifestation and visualizing those different areas of life into the future. So there's going to be a bit of visualization in today's meditation. So as per usual, first thing I'd like to get you to do is get into a comfortable position, whether that be seated or lying. Wriggle around now and make sure that you're nice and comfortable. And again, make sure you're in a quiet place, a nice place just for you. Silent, turn all devices off. Try and limit any distractions whatsoever. The first thing I'd like you to do is follow your breath in and out. Just listen and follow along to your breath here. And try and make your breath go deeper and deeper. Extend those breaths in and extend the release. Good. The next thing I'd like you to do is take your focus away from your breath now and try and listen to any sounds that you hear around you. Maybe a tap dripping, car in the distance, the sound of your own breath. And really stretch your hearing. So really become present with where you are. What sounds can you hear immediately around you? And what sounds can you hear further out? Maybe outside, off in the distance. Really stretch your hearing now. We'll take a couple of minutes to do that. I'd like you to now take yourself to where you'd love to be in 5 years from now. And I'm going to guide you through the different areas of life here. So the first area I'd like to touch on is your career or your vocation. So what is it that you spend most of your time doing? You may be supporting someone within a career. So you may not be the number one breadwinner. So if that's the case, think about where you spend most of your energy and time. Maybe it's staying at home looking after the kids or looking after the home environment. And I'd like you to try and forecast where you are 5 years from now. Just try your best to imagine where you are and what you are doing. Are you in the same career? Are you in a different one? And use all your different senses. Where are you? Are you inside somewhere? Or are you outside? What does it smell like there? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Feeling is the key with visualization meditations. Feel what it's like to have that dream job or that job you've always wanted to do. What does it sound like, taste like even? Maybe you eat certain foods because you're in a certain area. So try and use all your senses. And immerse yourself in this area of life 5 years from now. The next area of life is your physical area of life. Take yourself now 5 years from this very point in time to your physical being. How do you feel? What do you look like? What is your health like? What does it taste like? What are you eating to have the ultimate body and the ultimate health? What does it smell like? Do you do yoga? Do you go to the gym? Do you run outdoors? That will affect the smell. What does it look like? What do you look like when you look in the mirror? Imagine that 5 years from now. Really immerse yourself in this. Where are you? The next area of life I'd like you to move to is your family life. What does your family life look like? Do you have kids? Do you not have kids? Do you have your parents around you, or maybe siblings? Where are you? What do you do together? How do you spend time together as a family. Maybe you don't have kids and you can see yourself in 5 years having children. Maybe they're grown up. What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it look like? And the most important thing is, how does it feel to have connection to your family life in 5 years' time? Take a moment to sit in that now. The next area I'd like you to move to is your relationship. We're going to add this one in as an 8th. What is your relationship like in 5 years from now? Cast yourself 5 years from now. Where are you? Who are you with? Imagine your relationship 5 years from now. What does it look like? What does it smell and taste like? Really immerse yourself in this. This is your relationship. And what does it feel like in that relationship? What are the feelings you'd love to have in 5 years from now? Sit with that for a minute. The next area I'd like you to move to is your social life. Imagine your social life in 5 years from now. Who do you socialize with? Who do you hang out with? Do you have lots of friends or a small, close-knit group of friends? What type of people do you spend time with? And what do you do to have fun and socialize? What does it smell like wherever you go? What does it taste like? What does it feel like to be around those people and have that connection? Spend a few minutes sitting in your social connection in 5 years from now. next area I'd like you to move to is your mental life. Cast yourself 5 years from now in the mental area of your life. How do you think? What are you learning? Are you calm and collected? What do you spend your mental time on, focusing on? And how do you feel mentally? Sit in that for a minute or two. The next area is your finances, your financial life. Imagine that in 5 years from now. Where do you live? And what does your financial situation look like? And what does it feel like to be in that financial situation? What does it allow you to do? And what does that smell like, look like, taste like, sound like? Cast yourself 5 years from now into your financial life. What does it look like and what does it feel like? Take a minute to go there. And the last area is your spiritual life. This is to do with your overall vision, or your mission you might call it, and why you feel like you're here, your overall purpose. Visualize that 5 years from now. What is your vision and purpose in 5 years' time? What are you giving back to humanity? It could be situated in one of the other areas we've already been through. Visualize that now. And what does that feel like? What does it smell like, sound like, taste like? Spend a couple of minutes in that now. Now that we've gone through all the different areas of life, I'd like you to give thanks for this life, and by feeling it and becoming grateful for it, what you're communicating to the universe is that you already have it. And when you know you have it inside of you, it will be manifested. I'd like you to imagine this vision of yours combining all those different areas, all those 8 areas. Your career, your physical life, your family life, your relationship, your social life, your mental life, your financial life, and your spiritual life. Imagine that all as one. This beautiful, amazing life that you have manifested and you have created. Feel it and be grateful for it. Know that you have this already inside of you. I'd like you to now imagine giving that up, holding that dream in your hands, that manifestation, and giving it up to the universe or the heavens above, just holding it up there and letting it go like it's in a bubble or a balloon that slowly rises into the heavens. You give that vision up now to the universe to deliver that in its own way. I'd like to end off with a few questions now. And the question you're going to ask to the universe out there and to yourself is, what do I have to be today to fulfill that vision? Who do I have to be? Ask yourself that question and just sit with that. And ask yourself now, what service can I bring the world today? What service can I bring today for the world and for humanity? What can I give? And the last thing we're going to do is ask the universe now for a sign. Show me a sign today. Show me a sign that you're listening to my vision, and bring it to me in such a way that it blows my mind. It's so unexpected that it blows my mind. And by bringing me such an unexpected gift, I know it comes from you, and I know you're listening to me. Bring me a sign to show me that you're listening. Ask the universe for that sign. And in the coming days or weeks, be looking out for that sign, that unexpected sign. Be looking out for the unexpected. And as you let all that go, I'd like you to take a deep breath in now and release. I'd like you to wriggle your toes. You're going to bring yourself back into the room now. Wiggle your fingers and your hands. Move your hips around. Roll your shoulders. Roll your head from side to side. And then slowly open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you on the next meditation.